display their supremacy. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. A first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Looks right for a quick completion. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a fourth down.
Stays on the field on this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Tries to get it to the running back, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his back. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's 2 straight incompletions. You'd hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on third down.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Enough to convert on third there, so first down from the 12 now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially...
No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Notre Dame. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember last time, they were on fourth down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
First down here for this offense. The back's got it. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Toss it to the back, running left. Runs through the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on fourth down, so you try to get as much as you can on third to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on fourth down.
The Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun running play call. Breaks free. Continues to fight for yards. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights through the tackler. Throws out the stiff arm. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
and sets up a second down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. Gets into space at the 50. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Clemson.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And there's the handoff. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that explosive highlight play taken off the board because of the penalty. Offense is going to have to bounce back from that one. Ouch. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down there.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. And I think it really caught this defense off guard.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's a shotgun run call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep downfield to the left. And makes the catch and puts his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll run it here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They test the middle there, but get nothing. 2nd down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Very little time left, but perhaps they can run a couple plays if they're very efficient here. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete, trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pump over the middle. It's Josman. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Runs right over the defender. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here's the second down play. Tailback takes the handoff again. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. always great defensive lineman allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The offense really clicking here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Same tailback, another carry. Fights off the defender. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal.
Pace, 27, jump. 6 propane. 6 propane.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? You've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
That's a hat trick. 3 touchdowns in the game now for this running back, and the defense, they just haven't had an answer for him today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Now here's the toss play. Gets some space around the 30. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. There was no catching him that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Pounding away with the run game. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Now it's second down here. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Here's that defense shifting again. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. A handoff from the shotgun. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pocket breaking down. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Notre takes the toss, runs to his left. Powering through a tackle. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense is still clicking.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Snags a quick throw. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Irish.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Secondary backed up off the ball now. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.